if I want to do internal divider lines, I could take something like my pre-cut strips here, and go ahead and just sort of hold it in here, making sure to hold it straight, and then just go ahead and give myself a little tick mark, and then slice it off. Then I could go ahead and paste it in here. I might, the trick is that you always want to err on the side of too big because it's easier to trim it down. So what I would do is go ahead then and carefully glue this into place. You're never going to get nice straight edges out of thinner material like Bristol board or cereal box. That's why mat board is really nice. If you cut a strip of mat board, it's nice and strong and thick, so it doesn't bend as much, so you can get a nice clean line. But that, again, is more expensive. But I could take these strips now, and this is why cutting a bunch of strips all at once is really nice. Because essentially what I can do is just keep using these strips and cutting them off as I need them. And I don't have to do the extra step in the middle of cutting them every time. It allows me to be a little bit more creative and to figure some things out. So I might glue that in there, and then I've got all these little pieces left over that I've been cutting off. So I could very easily go ahead and build some kind of structure in here. And it doesn't have to be exactly like this, of course. It could be, I could be using the same technique. So this could become some kind of base, right? And then I could go ahead and glue this central piece, and maybe I've pasted a sky onto this or something. I could glue this central piece onto here. If you're gluing larger things like cardboard, you really have to get in there and use a lot of super glue. But I mean, not so much so that you see the white smoke. Be careful of the white smoke. White smoke you should not breathe. That is a form of cyanide. So do not breathe that. You could also just use tacky glue if you're going to glue something like this. It just will take a little longer to dry. But I could have some kind of item like this that I then glue other items to in some kind of creative way. I could go ahead and stick that right there. I could take this dollar bill. I could finish cutting it out. $100 bill. And I could have it wrap around in some kind of, ooh, that seems fine. Now I would have planned this a little bit, but I'm just showing you ways that you can work with different materials using different techniques that we're going to continue to use throughout this class. So I could have something like this, and it would be a 3D object.